Hello everyone, my name is LepTheGD and welcome back to SMPVideo. So, I'm aiming for this to be my last episode on Season 2. Which means we gotta finish a lot of stuff up. There's still a lot of stuff I gotta do. Of course, I have already done also a lot of stuff, but there's still so much that needs to be done. I'm probably not gonna get to all of it. Like, I still have some just concrete like outlines here, and I'm probably never gonna get around to building this. Maybe this one, because it's a really simple little house, but this one I haven't even designed what it is gonna be yet, so I'm probably gonna have to just leave it like this, or remove it, or whatever, or put another house in its place. But I'll probably do that off screen, because I don't want to bore you guys with even more village building and just building the same houses, I guess. So what we're actually gonna do today is we're gonna build a big boat, a big ship, because the way we planned out to end the season, you know, I had a suggestion like, let's all sail away on a big boat, and so yeah, that's what we're doing. It's gonna be really exciting to build. I have got a design. I kind of stole it from Reddit, I guess. There's like a blueprint for it on Reddit, so it's not my design, but it is still a boat. So we're just gonna build it anyway. So that should be really exciting. But before we do that, I actually have some things I would like to show you. Maybe even only one thing, but I have some stuff I want to show you at spawn. Actually, no, wait, there's also one more thing that's different in Dashistan. Something I actually did in Dashistan. I haven't been like working on Dashistan at all over the last 2 months, probably. I haven't really done much to it, but this is what I've made. This is the one thing that's new here. And it's a big map of the entire server as we know it. Yeah, City 17 and 10K Town, which are two like places that are very far away, are not on this. But like the actual important stuff is on here. So that's what's different here in my actual area. And the rest is all built up at spawn or on the road to spawn. So we're gonna go there now. First thing I want to show is this. You probably haven't even seen this in my episodes because I've been building it off screen. I've made an entire railroad to spawn. Of course, you know that I'm building the station there, and I've made the railroad to it all the way off screen. It took a lot of work. Took a lot of building, took a lot of stone bricks, took a lot of lanterns, took a lot of rails, took a lot of gravel. But yeah, it's here and it's awesome. It stays on the same level the whole time, which makes it kind of a pain. But I don't like, you know, elevating rails, because that kind of makes it feel like a roller coaster, and I don't want it to be a roller coaster, so. But this is what I've done. The main station has been completed. It's all the way done. I've made interior design, which I haven't even, you know, shown in my previous episodes. Like the one where I showed it in my building world, I haven't even designed the inside of it. But it's all the way designed now as a big SMPVideo colored carpet, and I'm really fucking proud of it. This looks so fucking cool. This whole building. Just the fact that I was able to build this in survival. I know in Season 1, I had the Media Centrale, which was my big building project, but I never finished that, just because it was so massive. But this, I would say, yeah, it's a little bit less massive, but it's still really, really big. And I just went and built it in like a month, which is awesome. I really, really like how it turned out. But anyway, on to the ship build. This is where I'm building the ship in the Furry Kingdom, and it looks really nice, by the way, the whole Furry Kingdom. These little houses are very cute and small, but they are really well designed, so Lars did a great job. I know Ace lives here as well, but he only basically builds this. Let's see. Yeah, those two big balls over here. That's what he's built. He's on the mountain. And it's pretty, yeah, it's empty, basically. It just has some essentials, like a storage and a bed. And that's basically it. But I don't blame him, he's been busy with other things. So, he's just, and I don't think he's just that big of a Minecrafter, so... he's on occasionally, but basically, yeah, not really. This place is overall just pretty inactive. But over here, this is one of the big ships that we're gonna sail away on. This is Lars's big airship, and he had this whole thing planned for Season 3 that he was gonna fly away in the ship. But then I kind of jumped in and like, oh hey, I want to build a ship too, and we can sail away on it. Because I have a whole thing planned for Season 3, which I'm not gonna reveal to you yet. But I have something with ships and stuff planned, so that should be cool. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a big ship right here. And I'm gonna show you the design. This is what I'm building. It's from a Reddit post, which I'll show on the screen probably right now. I basically just followed all the steps, gave a little bit of my own twist on it. I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's completely stolen from someone else, but it's largely the same. The main thing that's probably different is just the interior, because I just basically put down some barrels and some dried kelp. Maybe I'll put some hay bales here as well after a while, and then on the bottom here it's the sleeping quarters, which I don't think has enough beds for everyone in the server at the moment, but we'll just, I don't even know how many people are going to attend the closing ceremony, so it's probably enough if I just put 8 beds down there. But yeah, it looks really fucking cool, which is why I stole it. It looks absolutely epic. The sales are not down at the moment. I have no idea how I do good sales, so I'll at least have to learn that for the next season, I guess. But yeah, for now the sales are down, which, I mean, I'm just gonna build it in the harbor, so it's not really gonna go down anyway. So we're just gonna leave it like this, you know, and it looks really good. So yeah, let's start the building process. I'm just gonna, you know, follow the steps from the Reddit post, just in survival this time, so that should be really cool. And also, I'm probably not gonna, since I don't want this episode to be so fucking long, because we're also doing probably other stuff. I'm just gonna like make it a time lapse, even though I don't have like the replay mod installed and stuff, and I don't have a camera account, which means the time lapse is gonna be in first person, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I'm just gonna time lapse the whole thing, I think. So let's commence the time lapsing. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, step 1 of the Reddit thing is complete. So we have a little bit of a frame now. There are no masts, nothing like that, but the actual body of the ship has a skeleton, I guess. I started from nothing that was here, and I had to build something in the water, and building in water is fucking awful, so happy that I got it done relatively quickly. So yeah, on to the next step, I guess. Alright, that's step 2. I know I lost a big chunk of the recording there just because I was being dumb and it got corrupted again, but here we go. And yeah, it's step 2 is done, and basically the whole skeleton is here now, so now we just gotta fill it in with stuff. Okay, stage 4, it is now the next day, or not the next day, it's a couple of days later. Took a bit of a break just because I'm playing a lot of modded lately, which I also really like to do, so I was just busy doing that. But this is probably the weirdest looking stage. Like a little bit of the detail has been added, but if you like from a distance it looks fine at the moment, but if you actually look at it up close, you can see that it is still very much just a frame. You know, it's still a lot of the base strip logs are still just, you know, the only thing that's there. There's no floor, there's no no main deck. This is all empty. Some things are just floating in space. So there are definitely it's definitely not done, but it's definitely also shaping up to be really nice looking. I think it looks, the addition of the birch is really nice. This is one of the changes I actually made to the original design. Yeah, let's keep going. I think stage 5 is one of the more difficult stages because you gotta do stairs and shit. And basically, you know, the deck gets added. It's kind of just the filling in of stuff. So yeah, let the action commence, I guess. Okay, so this is step 5, and just look at how much more work has been done. Like, the floor is now in. This has been filled in all the way. If we go under here, lots of work has been done on the I guess the body of the ship. I don't really know what you call this in English, but yeah, just the hull. I think it's called a hull. So the hull of the ship has been completely detailed now with all the stairs. And yeah, this took very long. This took a very long time to do, but the worst is still to come, because there are birch stairs that I'm gonna make, and I also just realized I kind of forgot to add those platforms to the other two masts, so it's not entirely done yet this stage, but I figure I'd just give an update now, you know. Yeah, next stage we're gonna have like lots of more detail, because while it is all filled in now, it's still a little bit basic. It's not very detailed, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, it's done, actually. I can't believe this, but I powered through it in about an hour today. I did all the shitty parts. I did the I guess the rope stuff, which are the bird's fence and the wool. There are a couple of things different because there's also some light gray wool in the original design, but since I'm kind of on the time limit at the moment, because we're restarting tomorrow, I decided to just keep it white, because I don't feel like, you know, having, you know, searching for light gray wool all the time. But it's done. This is probably the last thing I'll even beat on this server. Ouch. Okay, so I got hit by a pufferfish. That's not great. But the last thing that I'll build on this server is probably this. It's kind of making me a little bit emotional. This is the last thing I'll build on SMPVideo. Just think about that. But I do believe this is one of the better buildings that I've done on SMPVideo, as I'm just falling into the water. Ugh, I'm still terrible at this game, even after a year of an SMP. But yeah, I really like being on it. It's just a nice place to be, because it's big, but it's not so big that you're completely overwhelmed. It's simple yet complicated in some respects. This is where I live. It's really awesome. This is the captain's quarters. I, of course, will be the captain on the ship when we depart, because I've built the ship. Down here, in the original design, there were some like hay bales and dried kelp blocks and stuff, but I'm not bothered with that at the moment, so I just put some barrels where you can maybe store some extra food for the journey, you know, because this is gonna be a long journey to like an entire new server. It's gonna take a while. This looks a bit weird, but whatever, I don't really mind that. It's not meant to look very pretty from the inside. And then if we go down here, it's very simple and very barren, but this is the barracks. This is where we all are gonna sleep during the journey. And that's basically it. But I really like how it turned out. And yeah, it's great. So now what I'll probably do is I'll just like show a little bit of a montage of the best moments of SMPVideo, and then we're just gonna, you know, move on towards the end of the season. So yeah, let everything commence. Oh, not in the boat yet, guys. I gotta do my speech first.
Yeah,
Everyone get off!
We need
speech.
everyone get
The
off.
speech, Mr. Captain.
Can someone elevate me on like a pedestal of like a couple of dirt blocks? Ladies and gentlemen,
Mostly just men.
Oh.
ladies, not actually ladies,
It's literally just
gentlemen,
It's
we have gathered here today to celebrate the end of the season. It has been
Yay.
an awesome journey of like over a year. I know like
Yep.
half of you right now joined later. Weren't here for the start, but you're here for the end. So I'd like to thank you all for your, amazing contributions to the server. It's been amazing.
I also have a speech.
No. In a
Not
few
right now.
moments, we will be setting off in my glorious boat over here.
Taking the airship.
I've dubbed it the brittle Buccaneer, because it's a strong ship with a strong hull. Yes. Definitely didn't build it. Definitely didn't rush the building process. Boarding has started, everyone. To your positions. I don't know.
Wait, hang on, I
choose
got
a part
this.
of the ship you want to be on. Ask Johnny. Come over here. Come over
Uh-oh.
here, my laddie. You are my
I
first
am
mate.
taking the airship because
Let's
aviation.
go.
You are my first mate, and you are on the top deck, right
Mate.
here. Okay, let us set off towards season 3. Way!
Let's go.
Way!
Yay.
Onwards! Right,
Cool.
now we just fill that in with some stock footage of us sailing away.